Here with Cal State Dominguez Hills softball head coach Jim Maier. Days away from the 2019 season, you feel those butterflies in your stomach?
Yeah, definitely. We are preparing and trying to get ourselves ready to go. But yeah, definitely, it's so fun this part of the year, to start things off and see how we do.
So it's your second stint here at Cal State Dominguez Hills. How does it feel to be back?
Awesome. Home. It's just home. It's so awesome to be back. A lot of the same people when I left are still here, so it's just a really great feeling to be here. It feels like home. Some of the other places that I was at didn't always feel that way, and I'm just really glad to be back.
You're bringing in a new culture, new system. How has the transition process been? Has it been a smooth transition, or has there been some rough patches?
Well, I haven't had much time. I got here at the end of the fall, and so probably had a dozen or so practices. So it's been really good, invigorating for me. I love trying to turn things around and try to get things going, but we're going to see. We just need a lot more muscle memory things, and we just need a lot more to stick into them, what they're doing. And but it's been short, but we're raring to go, and we'll just have to make the corrections along the way as we move through.
So you have 16 returners, 7 newcomers for a roster of 23. Has there been any standouts throughout the preseason process?
Well, they're all newcomers to me, so 16 and the other number and so forth, they're all new to me. I competed against them the last couple of years too, and we kind of know who the players are that have done well in the CCAA, but they've all impressed me, to tell you the truth. Really have. They're all rowing in the same direction, getting on the boat and going, and so I'm really, really pleased with the progress so far.
So you talk about culture change. What things have you changed? What things have you kept from years past?
I've just brought in everything that I've done, and I haven't kept anything. Everywhere I've ever gone, I just have a system and things that I want to do to incorporate into the team, and so basically there's been a lot of changes. However, I have 2 really good assistant coaches that have done things my way before in the past, and other ways under other leadership, but they pretty much know the way I want to do things, and it's been a really, really good transition.
So you're picked 10th in the CCA preseason poll. Are you going to use that as a chip on your shoulder?
Yeah, I think so. I've never coached a team that was picked 10th in a conference. We've always usually been pretty close to the top, so it's great. Yeah, I mean, you can only go up, and the expectations are low, and we're going to supersede all those expectations. But definitely a chip. We're going to show people who we are right from the get-go. And as we improve, this will definitely be the last time we're picked 10th.
All right, that's all I have. Days away from opening day.
All right, thank you.
Here is senior catcher Rachael Sandoval, days away from opening day. So when you hear senior, how does that feel?
I mean, it's crazy being here for 4 years and going through a lot and the ups and the downs, but finally getting to this point, and I'm ready to go. It's crazy to think that it's almost over, but I'm ready to have a great season and to do the best that we can and to play hard.
So the biggest storyline surrounding the program is that you have a new head coach, Jim Maier. How has that transition process been?
It's been really good. We've, adapted to it really well. The team's focused, committed. They're ready to be all in, as Coach Jim would say, and we're ready to go. We're ready to have fun, and like game day, it's a party all the time, so ready to win and have a great season.
Last year you had a breakout year. You hit .330, led the team in home runs, doubles, and many other categories. How would you springboard that year into this season?
Honestly, just going with the same mentality. My first 2 years were pretty tough, and I figured last year, just go out, do what you can, don't think about it, just play all out, and I'm just going to take that same mentality into this year and hope for the best and continue to play hard.
So one of your roles as a catcher is, you got to work with the pitcher. Last year, pitching depth was a little bit of a weak spot. Now you have 5 pitchers, solid pitchers to work with. What has that been like?
It's great. It's I did the best that I could with the pitcher we had last year. We worked really well together, but didn't go as we planned. And this year, all 5 of them, just working with them individually and preparing them for what to expect, and they're ready to go. I think they're ready to go.
So on to some fun questions, including you. There are 23 players on the roster. Who's been the funny person on the team?
Oh, the funny person. I mean, everybody's kind of funny in their own way, but I think the most funny out of everybody would probably be Shanoa. She doesn't even try, and she says something funny all the time, every time we're at practice, so she lightens up the mood a lot.
How about like a serious person, like one that's always...
Serious. Okay. I think on a serious level, but then I also think it's a funny level too, is our twins. We have twins on the team, our pitcher-catcher duo. I love them. They're great. But at times they can get real serious, and there's a time for seriousness and a time for playing around, so I would say them.
So you're just days away from opening the season. You feeling nervous?
Not more nervous, more anxious, excited, ready to go. I'm ready to come back and be 5-0 and to do the best that we can. So I'm excited, more excited than nervous.
All right, that's all I have. Thank you very much.
Thank you.